Good morning everyone, this is your English teacher Shoma ma'am, and today I am going to introduce you all to a brand new chapter of English grammar, that is conditionals. Conditionals are basically those sentences that speculate what could happen, what might have happened, and what we wish would happen. Now let us find out all the rules and structure of the sentences to use it in our day-to-day life. Thank you. Hello everyone. So today we are going to learn what is a conditional sentence. Now conditional sentences are those sentences basically which state a condition and the outcome of that condition, or rather the consequences. Conditional sentences are made up of a dependent clause, that is the if clause, that is the condition itself, and an independent clause or the main clause, which is the consequences of that condition. Now these conditional sentences can be subdivided into three categories. One is first conditional, another one is second conditional, and then the third conditional. Now one by one let us see what they are. Now let's see what is first conditional sentence. A first conditional sentence is a sentence that expresses an idea that might happen at some point in the future. It is something that is possible, but its certainty is unknown because it depends on another event. The dependent clause or the if clause of the first conditional begins with if and uses the simple present tense, whereas the independent clause of the first conditional uses will plus the base form of a verb. Thus, the structure of the first conditional sentence is if plus simple present, comma, simple future. Example, if it rains, I will not play outside. If I am out to lunch, Maria will answer calls. So here you can see that a condition is given and a consequences is followed by the condition itself. Now let us see what is second conditional is all about. Second conditional sentence is a sentence that can express two kind of ideas. One is it might express things in the future that are unlikely to happen. That is, it is not going to happen any day in the future. Secondly, it is used to express an idea that is not true because it is impossible. So the conditions mentioned in the second conditional sentence are completely hypothetical. The structure of this sentence is if plus simple past plus present conditional. The dependent clause or the if clause of the second conditional begins with if and uses the past simple tense, and the independent clause of the second conditional uses would plus the base form of a verb. Examples, if I knew the answer, I would tell you. If I were you, I would not live tonight. So you can see the condition that has been mentioned in these sentences are totally hypothetical and imaginary situations. They can never happen in the present or in near future. Now let's see what is third conditional all about. A third conditional sentence generally expresses a past idea that did not occur. The third conditional sentence expresses an imaginary result of the past event that did not happen at all. In other words, it is unreal. Third conditional sentences are generally used to talk about the past, how if the condition had been made, the result would have been different. But it can never happen now because the main part of the sentence has already happened, and we cannot go back in time and change events. The third conditional sentence is used to express generally regret about the past or to criticize people and point out their mistakes. The dependent clause of the third conditional begins with if and uses the past perfect tense. The independent clause of the third conditional uses would have plus the past participle of a verb. Like if I had listened, I would have not gotten lost. Now we can see that the condition that has been mentioned in this sentence can never happen in the future. It has something that had also not happened in the past. So it is totally an imaginary based situation that the speaker is talking about, and on the basis of that imaginary situation he is depicting, he is concluding a result also. So, third conditional sentence, we can say it refers to only past.